Hello, in this video I'm going to introduce you to a tool that will save you hours of work when you are doing data analysis. It is called ydata profiling or pandas profiling. What ydata profiling does is that it will generate a comprehensive data report with just few lines of code. It will generate a beautiful report for you. Let's use it. Let us try it and let's see what it can do. So write import pandas as PD from ydata profiling, import profile report. So if you don't have ydata, if you don't have it on your system, you want to install it, you are going to just write pip install ydata profiling. So let's load the data sets that we are going to generate a comprehensive report about. So the name of the data is called concrete data sets. It is a CSV file. So let's load the data and let's see. So the name of the data is concrete data .csv. So let's check the first 5 rows of the data. So df.head. When I run it, we'll just see the first 5 rows. So here is the data set. So if I want to assume this is the data set, you know that if it is the first time of seeing this data set, I would like to check what are the missing data. Does this data have duplicates? What are the correlation between the columns? So what will happen is that if I were to do it manually, I will be writing so many lines of code for me to do it. But with pandas profile report, you will just put this data frame, this table, to the pandas profile report, and it will carry out the analysis and generate a comprehensive report. So let's start. So let's generate a variable called report. So this one is profile report. So inside the profile report, we're going to pass our data frame. Then we're going to an argument known as exploratory. We're going to change it to true because we want an in-depth analysis. So if you want, you can write your title. So the title I'll just call the title will be just concrete data report. So that's the title I want. So if I want to display it, assuming I don't want to just save it, I want to display it here, I will just write report dot then to notebook iframe. So once I run it, it will generate the report and display it here. So let me run it. You can see it is generating the report. So let's wait and see. After the report, after it has finished, you will see it will generate a comprehensive report for me. It's going through each of the columns and it is analyzing it for me. Instead of me to be writing codes manually doing it, it is automatically doing it and it will generate the report. So now it is about to finish and it is generating the report. So let's wait. You can see it is rendering HTML. So here is the report. You can see concrete data report. You can see here it's telling me that the number of variables is 10 columns and total 1030 rows, and all the 10 columns are numeric. Say that they are numeric, they are not, you can see them, they are numeric. You can see there are no string, that's text here. So there is also an alert here. Alert tells you what is, if there is an issue with your data. You can see here is saying that age is highly correlated with concrete compressive strength, that also that unnamed 0 is uniformly distributed. Unnamed 0 has unique values. So if you want to check more details, you can just move down. You can see here the columns. Here is the first column, unnamed. You can see the maximum value, the minimum value, the missing value, no missing value, the distribution. Here you can see the histogram here. Here is the second column, the concrete that okay, this one is the cement. You can see the distribution, also the maximum and minimum value. So if you want to save it and maybe share it with somebody, so I will just write report dot to file, then I will just give the file name. I'll just name it concrete.html. You can save it either in HTML or JSON. You cannot save it in CSV. So it has been saved. Let's check it here. You can see concrete.html. Look at it here, it has been saved. So let's try to open it in the browser. So when I click here and I click, it will open in the browser. Let me click. So you can see here is the report. You can see it here. If you want to check the correlation, when you click, you can see here is the correlation. You can see a correlation, you can see the interaction, you can see the concrete compressible strength. That's the column. You can see here the minimum value, the maximum, the zeros. If you want to check more details, when you see here where there's more details, you can come here. You can see here the descriptive statistics of that column, the standard deviation, the kurtosis, the mean absolute, median absolute deviation, the skewness, the minimum, the maximum, the interquartile range, the Q1, the Q3, the median. You can also check the histogram. You can see how the data are distributed of that column. You can see the common values inside and their percentage extreme values. You can see the extreme values also for each of the columns. So if you want to check for missing data for each of the columns, you can check the missing data. For this one, there is no missing data. So you can see how beautiful the report is. So basically, you can see also the sample. That's the first 10 rows, and if you want to see the last 10 rows here, so that's just it. That's how to generate a comprehensive report using ydata profile. You can see we just use 3 to 4 lines of code, we generate this powerful report. Thank you. Bye bye.